How are you, sir?
Been better.
Why is that?
I got pulled over for no reason.
Okay. Well, it's not no reason.
Why is that?
Okay. Well, I couldn't see your license plate because of the tint in
So
your
no
windshield.
reason.
No, that's not no reason. How's that no reason?
Because you couldn't see it, now you do, and now it's there, and I got pulled over. I'm completely legitimate. I am a Texas registered, that tint's legal in Texas, everything's legit. I got pulled over for no reason.
No, it's not a no reason. I didn't see it. I see it now that I
So
can
you're
walk
incorrect.
up to the car.
Okay, so now I got pulled over, and you were erroneous.
I'm not erroneous. My pulling you over was correct. But now that I'm up this close, I can
Now you see how you were incorrect.
Okay.
Am I free to go?
No, can I take a look at your driver's
Nope,
license real quick?
I don't consent.
Okay.
There's no legal reason for you to pull me over. You can keep walking, man. Am I free to go?
You're not free to go. I'd like to make sure you're okay to drive this car.
I'm good to drive this car. I don't consent to anything you have to say. Please leave. Please may I be on my way.
Okay. Where are you headed to tonight?
Doesn't matter. It's none of your damn business.
2 traffic stops involving different officers appear to follow a similar pattern. Initiate the confrontation first, then try to establish a justification afterward. In the first encounter, the officer initially claims that the vehicle's tinted windows prevent him from seeing the license plate clearly. However, after approaching the car, he acknowledges that the plate is visible. That immediately raises a question about the original reason for the stop. If the supposed visibility problem is resolved as soon as the officer reaches the vehicle, what legal basis remains for continuing the detention? This is where the encounter begins to shift from a straightforward traffic issue into a dispute over authority, and the situation escalates quickly.
Let me go. I'm good to go. You have absolutely no right to have pulled me over, and you're just pushing this thing, and I got stabbed by one of you crap cops, and this freaking DA up here may charge me for it to keep it quiet. All you guys have done is terrorize me, and all you're doing right now is doing nothing, accomplishing absolutely nothing, and there's no reason for you to be messing with me. All you're doing is eating too much and making that uniform look like crap.
Okay. I'm not messing with you, sir. I couldn't see your license.
Right. So am I free to go?
No, you're not free to go. I'd like to see registration and driver's license.
I do not consent. I don't consent. I don't consent. There's no reason for you to ask me for that. There's no reason for you to pull me over. You were erroneous. Ma'am, am I free to go?
I need to see your driver's
Nope.
license.
Am I
and
free to go?
registration
I don't
before you go,
consent.
please.
I don't consent. No.
Okay.
There's absolutely no reason. There is absolutely no reason, pal, for you to ask for that when you were...
The driver repeatedly asks the same important question. Am I free to leave? That should not automatically be interpreted as hostility. It is a way of seeking clarity about whether the detention is continuing. A traffic stop itself constitutes a seizure, meaning officers generally need a lawful basis for the stop and cannot extend it indefinitely without justification. In this encounter, the explanation appears to change from an alleged inability to see the license plate to a concern about whether the driver is fit to operate the vehicle. That shift raises questions because the driver's ability to drive was apparently not the original issue. The central question becomes simple. What specific violation or lawful reason is being used to continue the detention?
Pull that over.
Okay.
Am I free to go?
No, I disagree.
Call your sergeant down here.
Okay.
Call your sergeant down here.
Okay.
Call your sergeant down here. There's no reason for you. You saw that it's erroneous right there. Everything, run my tags, do all that stuff. I don't consent to any reason you doing any of this. I absolutely detest everything in your being right now. Am I free to go?
No, I just need to see your driver's
Nope,
license.
don't consent. There's absolutely no reason for you to ask for that. Piss off, dude. Straight up, man. Straight up. I'm a combat veteran wounded warrior, and you have absolutely no reason. I didn't go to war for you to play Billy Badass like this. Go get your cop. Go get your sergeant. There's absolutely no reason for you to be pulling me over like this. I've been terrorized by the cops in this town, and you're doing your job to step in them shoes. I do not consent to anything. Am I free to go?
Okay, can I ask you how I'm terrorizing you?
Because you pulled me over for no reason. Am I free to go?
I pulled you over.
Am I free to go?
No, sir. I need to see your driver's license.
Nope,
and
I know.
registration,
I don't
please.
consent. Am I free to go?
No. Can I?
I don't
please-
consent. Am I free to go?
Can I ask you one question?
No, you already asked. You already done enough, man. Am I free to go? Ma'am, are you his sergeant?
Nope.
Can you get your sergeant up here?
He's in charge.
This guy is not complying. He illegally pulled me over.
The officer then shifts the conversation toward identification, saying that he needs to see the driver's license. As a general rule, when a traffic stop is lawfully initiated, drivers are typically required to provide their license and other required documents. The disagreement here centers on whether the original stop was legally justified in the first place. The driver maintains that the stop was improper, while the officer does not appear to provide a new, clearly explained basis beyond the earlier concern about the tinted plate area. That creates the central issue. If the traffic stop had a valid legal foundation, the driver's identification and documentation would generally be required. If that foundation was missing, the legality of everything that followed becomes the key question.
Search and seizure me and my being, and he has absolutely no reason to. Y'all terrorists can take this elsewhere. I'm not consenting.
Okay. If your driver's license is good, I just need to verify
There's
that.
no reason. Tell me why you need to verify that. I wasn't breaking any law. I wasn't speeding, and you can see that my truck is legitimate. Why do you need to see anything?
Okay.
You don't. Go. Let me leave. I do not consent. Let me go.
Okay. All I want to do is check that you're good to drive.
I'm good to drive.
Okay.
I do not consent. Let me go.
I don't know.
I don't consent. Let me go.
Okay.
Well, you pulled me over illegally because you could not see the license plate in my thing. Now your story is you don't know if I'm good to drive. Dude, I don't consent. Leave. You're terrorizing me. You're absolutely terrorizing me. Am I free to go?
No. You're
Why
not
not?
free to go.
Why
I
not?
just need to check, see if
No,
you're good to
I
drive.
do not consent. I am good to drive. I was driving just fine. You pulled me over for a tag violation, not because I was erroneously driving. Dude, you can push this as far as you want to go. You're on video. You're on live uplink, live load. You had better hope, Lee Wachowski, that you are correct, because you're asking me now that I'm not good to drive my vehicle when you just said that you pulled me over because you couldn't see my tag. Am I free to go?
No, I just need to make
That's
sure your
illegal
license
search
is
and
valid.
seizure. There is absolutely you do not need to. There's absolutely no reason for you to. I don't consent. There's absolutely no reason.
Okay, then will you provide me with your name and date of birth so I can check?
Nope. Dude, you can run these tags. That's everything right there that you need to do, that are you legal to do, and that you can see through the window like you just said. I do not consent. Am I free to go?
No, sir. It's very simple.
Get your sergeant on the line. I do not consent. I do not consent. I do not consent. Am I free to go?
No, sir. If you just let me see your driver's license.
There's no reason for you to do this, dude. Do you know who all right, I'll show you something. I'm not.
You are. Okay. Are you carrying? Are there any weapons down there? I get nervous when you move your hands like that. Okay.
Take that. That's ID.
Okay.
Now you're trying to get legal, dude. Piss
I'm
off.
not trying to do anything.
Yep, you are.
But
You
check your driver's license.
dude. That's my ID right there. Why don't you go look that up?
That is not ID.
Why don't you find out how you're going to wind up on film?
Here's the key point. An officer may generally initiate a traffic stop when there is reasonable suspicion that a traffic law has been violated. If a license plate was genuinely obstructed or difficult to see, that could potentially provide a lawful reason for the initial stop. But once that concern is resolved, the officer generally cannot keep extending the detention without an additional lawful basis. In this case, the later statement about needing to determine whether the driver is fit to operate the vehicle raises questions because there is no clear indication of suspected impairment. Expanding a traffic stop beyond its original purpose without new facts can become a form of mission creep, which is why the justification for continuing the encounter matters.
As I'm on film.
Yeah,
I'm not
dude.
protesting
I do
that.
not consent. I do not consent. I do not consent. I do not consent. There is no reason for you to pull me over. You said you saw it now. Now am I free to go?
No, sir.
Don't consent. Get your sergeant on the line.
Okay.
Get your sergeant up here. Get your sergeant up here.
They're
Get your
coming.
sergeant up here.
In the meantime, if you just let me see your driver's license and I check that you have a valid driver's license.
We're recording too, bruh.
I'm okay with that.
How are you, my man?
Yeah, what's up, man?
We just got a call, man. We're just seeing what's going on.
Am I
Parked
doing
out in
it?
front of people's houses
I wasn't in front of anyone's house.
for 3 hours. That's what the call. Look, I'm just going off what they're telling us. You know what I'm saying?
Is it illegal to park on the side of a public street?
It's not, but people are just concerned.
Yeah, but it's not illegal.
I didn't say it was illegal. But
So
what is
then-
illegal is the tint that you got on your car.
What tint?
The tint.
I don't have any tint in this car.
Purpose of recording.
I don't have any tint. What do you mean, what's the purpose?
We're recording.
Are
We're
you
just checking on your
are you a
status,
public
bro.
official?
Like, of course I am.
So then, do I have a First Amendment right to record you in the course of your duty?
Sure, but what are you
Can,
worried?
name and badge number, please.
Are you worried for your safety?
Of course, I got you
Why?
two guys harassing me.
Checking on your status, bro.
I saw when you made that U-turn. You think I'm gonna let you guys fabricate some sort of moving violation when I'm there?
Second encounter takes place in New Jersey, where officers approach a vehicle that has reportedly been parked for several hours after receiving a call about someone sitting inside. Simply remaining in a parked car for an extended period is not automatically a criminal offense, and concern from a caller does not by itself establish that a crime has occurred. The officers then shift their attention toward the vehicle's window tint. When the driver challenges the basis for the encounter, the situation becomes more confrontational, with officers reportedly threatening to remove him from the vehicle. That raises an important legal question because an officer's authority to compel someone's actions depends on the existence of a lawful basis for the detention and the circumstances of the encounter. Department policy and personal suspicion do not automatically create criminal authority, so the justification for escalating the situation becomes the central issue.
I'm not smarter than that, man. Trust me. I never let that happen. You never get the upper hand on me. I'm not breaking the law. Can you get name and badge number?
It's right here, bro.
How do you spell that? How do you pronounce that?
See it on the thing.
How do
See?
you pronounce it?
Put it right there.
I don't know how to pronounce it. I can't read.
Lucio. I do nothing.
Badge number?
245.
Are you, sir?
Right here.
How do you
252
pronounce
is the
that?
badge number.
I don't know how to read, sir.
You don't know how to pronounce walk? W-A-L-K?
Oh, that's what it says?
Okay.
I didn't know that, man. Thanks,
Yeah.
thanks for pronouncing it for me.
Sure.
Yep.
You also don't have your seatbelt on. Do you have an ID on
I
you?
I'm parked. I'm parked. I don't have to have my
You got your
seatbelt on when I'm
Do you have
parked.
an ID on you, sir?
For what?
I just need to see your ID.
Nope.
Yeah, you got
Nope.
tint, and we saw you driving.
I don't have any tint.
All right, we can pull you out of the vehicle if you want.
You want to pull me out for what tint? What tint? Show me the tints. Show me the tints.
back here.
That is legal in New
Maybe
Jersey.
in New Jersey. Okay, you're good.
That is legal.
You got me on the
You
tint.
just
That's
threatened
good.
to
That's
pull me
good.
out my car?
You're good.
Wait, you just
I'm
threatened to pull me out of my car?
I'll just ask you to step out.
No. For what? This is not a traffic stop.
Okay, your tint's legal. That's fine. I didn't see.
I
your
didn't
front.
have any tints.
That's fine. The tint is legal on the front. That's fine.
I don't have any tints.
Okay,
You can't send me
I'm saying
tints legal when
it's
there's no
legal. You
tints.
don't have tint. Okay.
You just threatened to pull me out of the car. You
I
realize
didn't
you violated
say-
my rights. You're harassing
You
me.
any-
Then the situation takes another turn when the officer eventually acknowledges that the individual is free to remain there. That statement significantly weakens the earlier pressure because no arrest, citation, or specific criminal violation is ultimately identified in the encounter. Situations like this can be important because people may comply simply because they feel intimidated by official authority, even when they are unsure whether an instruction is legally enforceable. The broader takeaway is to understand the difference between a voluntary request and a lawful order. If a similar encounter raises concerns, formal complaints or public records requests may help document what occurred and reveal whether comparable incidents have happened before. This is general commentary, not legal advice. If you found the breakdown useful, like the video, subscribe, and credit the original source.
They said we can pull you out of the car.
Well,
And you're trying to violate my Fourth Amendment right by telling me to ID.
Do you have anything? What is
Okay?
the problem?
You were the problem. Why are you harassing me? What am I doing that's wrong?
What are you sitting out here for 3 hours for? We're just
Is that
asking.
illegal? Do I have to answer people and tell them why I'm sitting?
Listen.
I don't like this guy's approach. He just
what you think-
telling me he's going to
listen to
pull
me.
me
We're
out of
not
the
trying
car.
to do. All I'm saying is, if you could just let us know why you're out here, we'll leave you
If you
alone.
think-
If you're
The
doing,
last thing I
you know
want
what
to
I'm
do,
saying?
the last thing I want to do is arrest you. Now, I don't want to do anything.
Arrest
with
me
you.
for
I don't
what?
want
What
anything
did
to
I
with
do
you.
that's illegal?
I want nothing to do with you.
If I don't give you ID, will you arrest me?
No.
Two different encounters can reveal the same underlying concern, whether compliance is being demanded before a clear legal justification is explained. That does not mean every officer behaves this way, but when questions about authority arise, staying calm and seeking clear answers can prevent the situation from becoming more confusing. Useful questions include whether you are being detained, what specific facts support reasonable suspicion, and whether the law actually requires you to provide identification at that moment. Understanding those distinctions can make a major difference. So, how would you respond? Comply immediately or calmly assert your rights while documenting the encounter?
Don't answer any
You can sit
questions.
here.
Will you
Listen,
arrest
can-
me?
Listen, you can sit here. I'm not going to do this. You can record all you want. I'm not going to do anything. You can sit here all you want. All right? You can sit here all you want. That's fine.
Well, listen, please don't harass me, okay? Because anything further is harassment.
Okay. Have a good night, sir.
All right? And I'll definitely file a lawsuit. You guys have a card number? What?